Chicken Little really fell from the sky, and half the truth ain't nothing but a lie. Art the blow coming through with the truth. Keep it 100, that's the only rule. Every week, bring something you ain't know. Hot topics, that's the name of the show. Hit us with a like, follow, share, and a cash app coming to your player. Chicken Little really fell from the sky, and half the truth ain't nothing but a lie. It's time to tell the truth. It's
Time to tell the truth. It's time to tell the truth. Guess who's back? It's your boy Art, the sidekick Blow. And welcome to another edition of Time to Tell the Truth. We got a hot topic for you tonight. Illegal has nothing but one definition. Illegal has one definition, and that's illegal. That's it, Blow.
That's it.
Yeah.
Illegal means you do something illegal. That means that's you breaking the law, and you must suffer the consequences of whatever you done that was illegal.
Absolutely. We got this thing now. We want to talk about the hottest topic that's around Charlotte today. Okay. It's a big hot topic. ICE is in town. Yes, let me say this. ICE is in town, and we wanted to definitely speak on this, Blow, because I see a lot of people hitting my timelines talking about, you can come over here for safe harbor, come over there for safe harbor. Safe harbor from what? Illegal, they ain't got but one definition. That's illegal. Oh, stop police brutality or ICE brutality. It ain't got to be no ICE brutality.
I had somebody ask me last night, can they call the police on ICE?
This is crazy.
That's how far you willing to go.
Yeah.
To protect somebody that'll never protect you. You don't even go this hard to protect your own people.
Absolutely. Plenty of you got people in prison right now. You never marched one time. You never even went to the courthouse.
I ain't never
see about it.
I ain't never seen nobody, and I'm keeping it 100 tonight. I ain't never seen nobody black in the neighborhood run, and you talking about go that way. They telling the people to go this way, helping them. Man, you be done told on your own people.
Absolutely. Helping them catch you.
Exactly.
That's crazy. I don't understand, and I ain't got nothing against nobody doing things the right way, because we have learned to do things the right way. Okay. It's consequences to everything you do. Now, if you think ICE is not the police, you got a problem. Okay. If you think that you can just go out there and do anything to them ICE people, I'm trying to help you out tonight. Okay. We're gonna help you out.
Yeah, and then all y'all running up on them talking about, oh, y'all doing this to their own people. You doing this to they need Spanish speaking people to do this, right?
Right.
They got the higher end people that can communicate with these people.
Right.
So they can weed out the good ones from the bad ones.
Absolutely.
I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, they just running up on everybody that look Hispanic. You talk about the same way when I was walking up the street, when I was in the hood, and they was hopping out on me just because I was black walking up the street.
Absolutely. Or in the wrong neighborhood. Don't get it twisted. I didn't even have to be in my neighborhood. Go over there in South Park and just start walking around, and you can do that today and see, don't you get confronted. Absolutely. Go down there to Valentine and just start walking around, okay, with the wrong color skin and see what happens. Man, y'all better stop playing. And I won't see now one of you coming out to fight for me. I know that for a fact.
They ain't gonna come out and fight for you. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
No.
They ain't coming out to fight for you.
No, sure ain't. They ain't coming out to do nothing. We got a clip. We're gonna show a clip. We're gonna show a few clips tonight. But first of all, we want to talk about why all of this is happening. Okay, why is all of this going on that we got going on? Flo, you want to elaborate on that?
Well, it's tied to where our tax money is going. That's where a lot of it's tied to. The legal American citizen and where a lot of their money is going.
Right. This thing is about power and it's about money. Simple as that. It's about power and it's about money. It's about votes and it's about money. It's about them scheming off the top. See, you out there protecting somebody that's really taking your money. Yeah, that's it. You out there protecting people that's taking your money and taking money out of your mouth, taking money from your family and taking money out of your health care.
Yeah, and it's not even necessarily about the person.
No, it's not.
It's about their status in this country.
Right.
That's what it's all about. One thing I know for sure, and I challenge anybody to every dollar I own, I guarantee you can't go to Europe, you can't go to Africa, you can't go to Russia, you can't go to South America, you can't go to Canada undocumented.
Absolutely.
It's not gonna happen.
Exactly.
It's not gonna happen. But you fighting for somebody that's the only reason why they're being chased down, because they over here undocumented. You cannot go nowhere without documentation.
Right. They just revoked 17,000 truck drivers' license in California because they was undocumented. They just gave them license. You didn't. They don't even know these people's names, man. Are you serious? How you gonna be not documented going somewhere? Hey, I don't have nothing against nobody. Just do it the right way. We have to do it the right way
every time.
Yeah.
If you want to go to Canada right now, I'd have been to Africa 2 times this year. I had to go get my passport.
Absolutely.
And I can't even leave. I can't even leave with my passport. I have to get a visa. I have to get a visa for Africa. I have to get an African visa to go. And if I don't have my passport or my visa, I can't go there.
Yeah.
And if I go there and I overstay my 30 days or my 60 days or however long my visa say, they gonna do me the same way.
They sure live.
They gonna come round me up and they gonna send me back over here.
Right. Absolutely.
And I'm gonna tell you something they ain't gonna do. They ain't gonna give me what they can't get.
Exactly.
They ain't gonna give me free healthcare.
Exactly.
They're not gonna give me all they food, all they benefits that they working citizens can't get.
Yeah, absolutely.
We get the see. One thing about it is everybody want to play this human compassion stuff until it come to me in art.
Yeah, exactly. Now you got no compassion for us. What happened? You have no compassion for me. You have no compassion for Blow, but you got compassion for everybody else. Somebody tell me what's wrong with that picture.
I don't understand.
Yeah, tell me what's wrong with that picture.
They marching downtown talking about no one is illegal. Hold up, wait a minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
What do you mean? So you could just go trespassing?
That's what it means.
When I was in the neighborhood growing up, and somebody ball go in the yard, they be like, hold up, don't go over there.
Yeah.
I want to get my ball. Don't you see that no trespassing sign?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
See, y'all don't even get down by keeping it 100 no more. Yeah. Keeping it 100 is just out of the playbook.
Yeah.
They got everything in the playbook these days except for keeping it 100.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all don't want to keep it 100 no more. You got to keep it 100. I don't want to see nobody leave to go to work and then don't make it home to their family. But my thing is, I don't want nobody. I can't get food stamps.
Yeah.
I can't get this stuff. And it ain't even about the food stamps. It's about the fact that I can't go nowhere undocumented.
Right. What about taking care of your home first? Yeah, you do this later. Take care of your own home first. Take care of these people right here first. And I don't understand the same people that's trying to give you something, you're trying to give it away. I'm talking about you strictly out here trying to give it away. We got people down there right now marching, trying to give everything they got away, and they ain't got nothing themselves. Well, I'm just saying, you or your family ain't got nothing, and you trying to give that little bit away.
I don't
get it. I don't get it either.
This topic is all about there's only one definition for illegal.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a speeding ticket, right?
Yeah.
I broke the law. I broke the speeding law.
Right.
And so it's illegal to speed.
Right.
So I got a ticket.
Yeah.
And either I'm gonna pay the ticket,
yeah,
or I gotta face the consequences.
Oh, they're gonna do something big with you.
And if I don't pay the ticket, I gotta face the consequences.
Absolutely.
So why ain't no? So if I don't pay my ticket and I end up having to get my license revoked or go to jail or whatever, who gonna care about me?
Ain't nobody gonna march for you, Blow. Guess what they're gonna tell you? You should have paid the ticket.
Yeah, but
they're gonna tell you should have paid the ticket.
Yeah, but what's the difference? So what's the difference between the illegal, the law I broke, and the law they breaking?
No, nothing. A few knuckleheads. That's what's different. Some knuckleheads that don't understand nothing, in the way, getting in the way. Let them people do their job, man, and you get out of the way, so we can start getting somewhere out here. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, I ain't got nothing against nobody, but you better be doing it the right way, especially when it's going to circumvent and come back out of my pocket. Mm-hmm. And yeah, you might be saying, well, oh, how's that coming back up out of your pocket? I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to show you when it's going to come, how it's coming back up out of my pocket. Yeah, absolutely. Everything has a price to pay.
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
Especially when you're not doing it the right way.
Absolutely.
We all get the compassionate part about it.
Yeah.
But are you really compassionate? I think, and another thing I figured out about Black people, we want a reason to show our ass. Even if it ain't even got nothing to do with us.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, y'all letting them do this to them. We next. How you next?
Yeah,
You a born documented citizen.
absolutely.
They over here trying to weed. And one thing about it, and it looked bad, but you never know. They could somebody showing a video of somebody getting picked up. Okay, a group of people ride up on somebody. They don't present the paperwork that they supposedly supposed to have. They haul them off.
Right.
They go post that as if that person getting deported.
Absolutely.
You don't know if that people got their paperwork. They go sort that out.
Yeah.
They gonna sort that out.
Eventually they're gonna sort it out. That's just like when they raid a house. They take everybody to jail. Then they start sorting it out. They gonna lock everybody up. They holding everybody.
Yep.
Ain't nobody going nowhere till they sort it all out.
That's
the way that go.
Yep.
And for you to be over here acting like you don't know how that go, man, that gets by me, man. That gets all the way by me. And with people out there acting like they don't know how this thing go. That was duh. Yeah, that's right.
Nobody's illegal in America.
Absolutely. You talking about nobody's illegal. Really? Who made that sign? Man, come on, man. Stop playing with me. Let's show them a clip of what's going on down there in Charlotte. Oh, man, this thing crazy, man.
Yeah, man, it's definitely crazy.
What's up, Isaiah? We see you. Keisha Kiki, Sarah Bell. We see y'all out there. Thanks for coming in.
All right, here we go. This, for lack of better words, our people.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Directly from right here in our city.
In the Queen City.
This is what we doing.
Uptown today protesting Charlotte's Border Patrol activity.
Our Michael Warwick continues our live team coverage at First Ward Park. Now, Michael, what was the overall message from protesters today?
Anger, really, on what they consider to be a dark day, hoping to find encouragement in each other and the power of protest. Filling out the uptown streetscape, hundreds of people shouted down U.S. Customs and Border Protection Saturday.
It's heartbreaking to see so many injustices taking place, and I just want to make things right and fight for those who can.
As they marched, Border Patrol agents were already across town, preparing to detain or arrest people.
It's really sad, really sad. They're everywhere, like in the Lowe's, anywhere where Hispanics are, they're going. It's really sad.
Zachary Bodenhammer insisted on bringing American flags to this protest with his fiancée. Angered by what they saw online, this was a way to push back.
I work at a restaurant. I had a guy come pick up an order today, and he had Google Translate on his phone. He handed it to me and said, "This is a dark day for us Latinos." He was a Latino man, and I didn't know what to say except that we're going to try and work against it.
Organizers called the demonstration an emergency protest in response to the Department of Homeland Security saying it's surging DHS law enforcement to Charlotte.
Well, I know what to say. Do it the right way. I know what to say. Do it the right way. It's a dog day when you do it the wrong way. It's always going to be a dog day when you do it the wrong way. Yeah, I'm just saying that's the way it is. It's dark for 1,000 millions of people locked up in these jails around here. It's a dog day right now. What you mean? They did it the wrong way. Yeah, they did it the wrong way. It's going to always be a dog day when you do it the wrong way. So you can stop fronting. All these people out there marching and going on, talking about, oh, he came to me, said it's a dog day, and he didn't know what to say. Yeah, you didn't know what to say when all those blacks were getting locked up for a damn rock either. The same clown that was on there talking about he didn't know what to say. Now y'all just picture this. Picture 1 million of us going to another country and getting in their streets marching. What do you think gonna happen?
I know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen.
1 million of you go break into a country and then go out there and start marching and see if them other people come to help you.
I guarantee you're gonna get that smoke from them people.
You're gonna get a lot of smoke.
A whole bunch of smoke, bullet shells, everything. You might get the fire squad. There's always what let me ask you this. And I'm gonna tell you this right now. It is impossible, 100% impossible to be an undocumented American.
Absolutely.
In any country.
Absolutely.
In any country.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
Yeah, where can you go and you ain't documented?
The only way, it's only one way. It's only one way to be undocumented, and that means you go in there documented and overstay your documentation and then become undocumented.
Right.
That's the only way.
Yeah.
If you go somewhere with a passport and a visa and you got a 90-day visa and you stay there 120 days, that's the only way. There's no other way.
Yeah. Oh, but we want to show y'all. We want to show y'all one thing. We want to show y'all what this is really all about. Let's pull up that clip, Blow. Let's pull up that clip of what all of this is about. See, and we falling by the wayside for the banana in the tailpipe, Blow. I'm going to show you what it's all about. I'm going to break it down.
Final moments. There was something about Obamacare that was pointed out on the floor of Congress that just it actually really stunned me. Let me pull this up and we'll listen to it together. But basically, we've been taking billions and billions of dollars from Americans' paychecks in order to enrich insurance companies so that their stock goes up. Most members of Congress own this stock, and then those very companies donate to keep them in office. Listen to this bull crap.
I want to turn to talk about fraud just a little bit more. Get this, 35 to 40% of Obamacare recipients that are enrolled in Obamacare never file a claim. Let me say that again. There's 24 million people on Obamacare. 35, 40% of those people never file a claim. These are ghost people. They don't even know they're on Obamacare. They've been falsely enrolled in Obamacare. Now, some people would say, "Oh, but there's always some people that don't file a claim." It's usually more like 10%. More like 10% of people in a pool of insurance products are not filing the claim. In this case, it's 35 to 40%. And overall, I think we could say that this group of people in Obamacare is a high-risk group. Big cities like Chicago have pushed people that took early retirement, have pushed them onto Obamacare. These are typically sick people that have been pushed off other plans and they went towards Obamacare. And trust me, I want to address that. That's why we need a high-risk pool that would address those types of folks as well. But the point here is that some 10 million people on Obamacare are not using it, but the federal government is getting the entire premium paid. The insurance companies are getting the entire premium paid by the federal government. So 10 million people, a premium every month. It's like a slot machine going to big insurance companies.
40% of the tens of billions of dollars every single year goes to nothing. The insurance companies just pocket that as profit, screw over the American people, and then their stock shoots up. This is disgusting to me. This system is.
Okay, let me fill in the blanks for you. All those ghost people, all those people that they don't know need a name. That's the people you fighting for. All that money that's coming out of my paycheck, okay, going to the insurance companies, circumvent their way back to the congressman, okay, and they give right back to their funds, and the only ones getting fat is them. But they're using these people as proxies, and they're using you to keep them here. Ain't that something?
Some people march for both groups, whether it's prisons or detention centers, doing to fix the problem. The whole thing, what I'm saying is, Miss Melissa, is that you travel. I'm pretty sure I know you travel, and you know that you can't go nowhere not being documented. And that's the only thing. You can come to America documented. I mean, it's just simple as that. And if you don't, then you're illegal.
Well, my thing is, what are you marching for? Let's start with the basics. Can we get back to the basics? What exactly are you marching for? I know you're not marching.
What does healthcare have to do with the immigration?
We just told you what it had to do with. All those ghost people, all those people that they don't know where that money was going to, they use those people. Those people don't even know they own the road.
Because one thing you have to remember, viewer, is if you over here illegal, that's not your name.
Exactly.
That's not who you are. These is people that's walking around that's making good living, getting government assistance and all this stuff. That's not even their name.
That's why you're undocumented.
They creating birth certificates, social security. Do you know that? I mean, I know you know that.
You got to know that.
You got to know that, right?
Right.
You got to know anybody that's over here working and they're illegal. You know they got a fake birth certificate, a fake social security number that doesn't have the name that they're giving name on it. You know that, right?
All those millions of people that's on health care, that's getting money subsidized from the government through health care, that don't even know that they own the list. They just take all those fake names, write them out, send money to the insurance company. The insurance company send it right back. That's what immigration got to do with health care. Do you know why they had the whole country shut down?
Yeah, the government shut down.
Do you know why they had the government shut down? It was for illegal health care.
Yep.
That's why it was shut down. So you ask me, what does that have to do with it? It has everything to do with it. You know where that money comes from? My pocket, my taxes.
My pocket.
Yeah.
Your pocket, your taxes.
If you paying taxes, they come from you.
But this is the thing, viewer. We can't lose fact of the human element. It's never good for somebody to be over here and have a wife and 4 kids, and they go out to Home Depot to try to go get some wood to build something to make some money to take care of their family, and they get locked up by immigration. I agree with that 100%.
Now, let me tell you.
But you can't do it that way.
See, they don't have to really, they have to come up with a random name. Didn't they come up with a random name to get in this country?
Yeah.
They can use that. But if you understood how Obamacare worked, which they just told you, if you really paid attention, okay, if you understand how that worked, Obamacare gives money directly to the insurance company, okay? And they give that money directly into the insurance company for you, for me, Blow, for everybody that wants Obamacare. They give them a certain amount of money for everybody. This is the reason Trump wanted to give you $2,000 back, okay? Because he don't want to give all that money straight to the insurance company, okay? And instead want to give that money back to you to get your own insurance. How does that help? That helps simply because now you can bargain with the insurance company, where now you couldn't bargain. The government just had a straight piggy bank. I mean, a straight piggy bank. Nobody even made claims under those names, but they get the money for it. That's what we're trying to explain.
Well,
today.
see, I'm glad you said this right here. Is he really going? Is he really giving it out though? So this is the thing. One thing me are always talk about on this show is people always say, Trump a racist, Trump a bigot. When nobody's saying Biden was a racist or a bigot, but me and Art showed you 10 different things come out of his mouth that was racist and a bigot. So not only we go, this is the thing. You've been hearing it, right, Sarah Bell, but this is what me and Art go do. We go do you a favor. We're going to let you hear Trump say it. Because that's the thing I don't get about people. Everybody sit up and say Trump is a racist, but you can go on there and hear Biden say beyond the pale. Yeah. All this stuff about blacks can't be rehabilitated. Latinos,
if you don't vote for me.
Latinos is a more diverse group of people than blacks.
Right.
All this stuff is straight racist stuff to your face, and you go vote for the man. But Trump say stuff out of his mouth, and you go and say that he's everything that you ain't never heard him say.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But we're gonna let you hear the man say it out of his own mouth. Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah, and you're right. It does. It takes a really long time to get a citizenship. Right. And I'm gonna be honest with you. So what?
That's it. So what? I mean, you just can't come to no country. You got to do it that way.
Do you know that it take a really long time to get $15,000, right? But do it make it right to sell drugs?
No, you'll be the first one to say it don't make it right to sell drugs. Just because it takes that long.
If you go to work and you make $2,000 every 2 weeks, $4,000 a month, and you need $20,000, that's going to take you 5 months not spending no money. So is it okay to sell drugs?
Yeah, and get it in 2 or 3 days. See, that's the problem.
That's the thing. That's the problem. See, that's what's wrong with the Democratic Party. They don't keep it 100 and say stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it take a really long time to do anything.
Exactly. But that don't mean you got to try to take the shortcut. That's gonna cost you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, which is a good thing. It's a good thing. Let's show it to him out of his own mouth.
Yeah, because that's the only way to do it.
Yeah.
You sit up there and say, "Oh, Trump don't like black people," but you can't send me a clip of Trump saying, "I don't like black people."
Exactly.
I mean, I want to see it. I mean, you know what I mean? That shouldn't be that hard to find.
Yeah.
And everybody keep talking about this. What's the list? The Epstein list. Man, look here. As much as these people hate Trump, it would have been out.
Yeah, absolutely. You
Come
can't
on,
be
stop
stupid.
playing. Don't even don't be talking about no release.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Yeah,
It would
they could have released
It would have
everything
been.
they
It would have
wanted
been. It would have been leaked. You already know that.
Exactly. You trying to leak something now? You should have been leaked everything if that was the case.
All right, now let's answer the $1 million question. Did Trump ever say this out his mouth?
Okay.
Here we go.
Going to go down. It went the exact opposite, with the biggest increase of healthcare in any country. It's a disaster, and I'm calling today for insurance companies not to be paid, but for the money, this massive amount of money, to be paid directly to the people of our country so that they can buy their own health care, which will be far better and far less expensive than the disaster known as Obamacare. And I've had, I think, great support. I've even had Democrat support. So we want the money that would be going to the insurance company, which is hundreds of billions of dollars. You know, their stock prices have gone up by 1,000% in many cases, 1,000% over a short period of time, because our country stupidly pays them so much money with this Obamacare scandal. So I want the money to go directly to you, the people. And you go out and you'll buy your own health insurance, and you'll negotiate different plans, and you'll get much better insurance, and you will be an entrepreneur for yourself. So I'm always willing to work with anyone, including the other party. We'll work on something having to do with healthcare. We can do a lot better. We can do great.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it. Just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a AI.
Go ahead.
Okay. That's what it's got to do with it, and that's what's a good idea. Now, we got a couple comments I want to address something on. It says, apparently y'all have never had to run from a situation. Well, let me tell you, every situation I ever ran from, I had to pay for it later. Don't get it twisted. I had to pay for that situation I run from. You ain't going to just get away. If you do something, you're going to pay. And I'm sure you done paid yourself running from a situation, and you run full circle right back into the consequence. That's what happens. I mean, it's just that you heard about karma, and it come back. Any situation, it comes back. So apparently, you don't know nothing about a situation yourself, because you would understand that you just didn't get away from those situations.
Yeah, that's just like if you go break the law and you got a court date and you don't go. Yeah, it's so good until you get caught. Just like the person that come out of Home Depot and get picked up by ICE, he had a good run.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the way it goes.
That's the way it goes when it's illegal.
Exactly.
You can't give me another definition for illegal. That's what I need tonight.
Yeah.
Because that's the topic of the show. It's only one. I'm taking shortcuts for years. Leave it with do a shortcut and leave. Show me the shortcut.
No, show me the consequence out of that shortcut.
Yeah, because first, you ain't gonna make no shortcut to leave this country.
Exactly.
And then if you do, you're gonna face the consequences.
Absolutely.
Come on, man. We already know what's going on. There is nobody abroad undocumented unless they went and we don't care about 2000. Okay, man, look, man, stop playing that game with me, man.
Yeah, he tripping.
Let me tell you something. I don't need that $2,000, but hey,
I need it.
I
need mine.
I don't need that $2,000, but I need it.
Yeah. Well, no, you're gonna need it if you go to the doctor. No, you definitely gonna need it if you go to the doctor and get some health care done. You're gonna need that $2,000, and you're gonna need more than that right now.
Hey,
I'm gonna tell you that.
But you're gonna need it if you go and get a Tylenol.
Yeah,
it's gonna cost more than that.
Well, get one ride with an ambulance down there and see if you need it or not.
Hey, man, I'm gonna keep it real though with you, man. You ain't keeping it 100. You ain't keeping it 100, man. That's what's wrong. That's not the same thing. But what's not the same thing?
Yeah.
What you mean by that's not the same thing? What's not the same thing?
Yeah.
No, that's not the same thing. That's the same exact thing. There's nothing different.
No.
That's the same thing. We're talking about life and death. Morally is wrong. And no, hold on.
Now, ain't nobody running for their life. He up here tripping.
Hold on.
Who running for that? They're running because they're illegal.
Yes.
Yeah, you're not running for your life. You're running to keep from going back facing your punishment, which is going back home. That's what you're running for.
ICE is not killing them people.
Yeah. How many they done killed?
This is many. Yeah. And if you start talking about how many they kill, how many of us done died?
Exactly.
And the same way. See, that's the difference between
And
us
how many have you marched for of us?
and that's the
That's what
difference.
I want to
And
know.
that's the difference between us and y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't gonna keep it 100 because
Yeah.
I tell you what, if there's anybody that died due to ICE, any of us died for the same reason. They didn't comply.
Exactly.
That's the same reason. See, you don't want to keep it 100, man.
Yeah.
You was not going nowhere undocumented.
Right.
But you want to welcome everybody in your country.
Exactly.
And you can't even really get nowhere in it.
He sure can't. And
That's
you
the whole
definitely
thing.
can't get
You
nowhere.
really can't get nowhere in it. Come on, man. You got people that really go down there who really need help. You got people that work jobs who single. And they make just enough money to pay their bills and keep their lights on and pay their car insurance
Exactly.
and their car note, right? And they'll tell them in the food stamp office they make $11
Too much.
Too much.
Exactly.
All right, but then you got somebody that'll come and hide at the bottom of a vehicle and get out and go get a loan, go get free health care, get food stamps,
place to
all
stay.
this stuff, get free place to stay.
Absolutely.
If they get split up from their kids trying to sneak into the country, they send them people upwards to 400,000, $500,000.
Yeah.
How many black families done been split up for crack, all kind of stuff? They ain't
Yeah.
gave nobody nothing.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Breaking the law is only one illegal, man.
They
That's
got
it.
something to do about that. Some of them over here running for their lives, but they got a place you can do it the right way.
They over here because they running for their life. Come on, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I never see you marching for me. I know that. And I never even see you pick up nothing to even try to march for me.
It's
So I don't know who
dangerous.
you done march for, but it wasn't
And,
right.
and it's dangerous in America, too.
Exactly.
You're going to need more than $2,000 for insurance. Donald Trump. Man,
Yeah.
look, my thing about it is, I done seen all these presidents come and go, man. That's why I don't understand our
Okay.
people. It's our people, though. Because you ain't nobody else gave you nothing. And you
Okay.
okay with that. I'll take somebody.
You're going to need, let's break this down, what they got up there. I had to educate people all the time. Okay. You're going to need more than $2,000 for insurance. Donald Trump does not negotiate the prices that the insurance carriers charges. If the carriers want to raise the prices, they will raise them. What? Absolutely. Now, let me show you how negotiating absolutely works. They're not going to get no free meal ticket from the government no more. That's the first thing. If we all ain't got but $2,000, guess what they got to do? Lower their price. That's the art of negotiating. If you go in there right now without insurance and you ain't got none, you get a real low price. Why? They're just getting all the money they can get. That's the problem. These people are stealing as much as they can steal. They'll have to lower the price if nobody's going in there. If they ain't got the money, you're going to have to take what they give you. If you selling bread over there, don't nobody never come to buy your bread, or if they do, they ain't got no money to buy it. You got to start lowering the prices to get the people that ain't coming to come in. That's the way business works. I don't know what kind of business experience you had, but if you ever had it, you're going to have to negotiate. That's a fact. No, Donald Trump ain't negotiating the prices with the insurance company, but they're giving them all this money right now. I don't think you heard what the man said. You're giving them people $280-something billion a year for everybody out here, and whether you get it or not, they just get the money. Nobody's got to even make a claim. They just give them that money for free. That's it.
Have the real
Man,
people
come
that's
on,
got
man.
it not making claims, and then they got ghost people with
A
claims.
lot of ghost people making claims, but they don't make claims.
They don't make claims. The
They
ghost
just
people
get the
get
money, and
That's
they
it.
got the free money. It's free money to the insurance company. That's just like me. The government give me a bunch of money. Bro, you don't come and use it. That's just free money to my pocket. Simple as that. That's all it is. The government keeps giving me that money, regardless of whether you use it or not. That's how that thing works.
Exactly.
All he needs is a bunch of names over there to say that you eligible and you enrolled, and I get the money for you.
But we're not
That's
smart
crazy.
enough to know that if you pay
That's
insurance for a month and you don't get in a wreck, your money should carry over.
Absolutely.
You shouldn't even have to pay for the money.
Exactly.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just free money.
It's free money, always. That's what they doing. That's crazy.
Hey, I appreciate you keeping it 100 right here. They over here illegal. So every illegal thing has a consequence.
Absolutely.
It's illegal.
Absolutely. I don't know what legal got one definition, illegal.
I ain't got no other.
Yeah, this is not even your country. Yeah, this is the one. This is mine.
That's the only one I got.
It's mine.
I don't know why.
We say that all the time, Blo. You know,
If it's not your country, why you fighting so hard to let other people in it?
that's what I'm talking about. You fighting for something that ain't even yours. Man, you tripping. Yeah, if it ain't yours, why you fighting for it?
You want everybody else over here.
Yeah. Ain't getting nothing out of the deal. That's crazy.
What's this is ignorant. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you did
You want me to
march for. Okay. This is the thing. Anything I've done illegal.
Exactly. March for that.
You need to march for anything I've done illegal.
I don't care if it's stole a candy bar. You should have said free art.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, you should have said free art. A speeding ticket. You ought to say let him go.
Everybody got all the logic, just like we had the viewer
Yeah.
tell us not too long ago. It take a long time to get accepted to come to America. So then that make it okay to do something illegal.
Exactly.
So
That's what you're telling me.
It take forever for somebody to save $1 million. So you should just go rob an armored truck for it.
Man, common sense leaves some kind of way.
They sure do.
Yeah,
Come
common
tell the
sense
truth.
is
We got a caller.
People. What about the people that they just pulling out their cars,
Okay.
pulling over, like catching them whenever they coming out of Walmart? Like they don't know if them people illegal or not.
All right. So let me ask you a question. Okay, good question, caller. Good question. So let's say I'm a drug dealer. I sell drugs, right? No, listen. No, listen to me.
No, that's cherry picking though. Like that means that all black people.
Listen to me. Listen. Okay. All right. I'm gonna give you another example. Let's say you. Listen. Let's say you're a drug dealer. All right. And I come to your house. I just come over to your house. You say you're cooking out on the grill. I come over to your house with some more of your family members, and the feds run in the house to seize drugs. They go lock everybody up, and they go find out who involved with selling drugs and who innocent. That's the whole thing. Just because they show you a video of somebody getting picked up from ICE, don't mean they getting deported. When they get them downtown, if they got their paperwork right, they good.
Yeah.
But if they not, then they no. But
my thing is that not every person that they putting in the backseat of a car is illegal.
All right,
that's
but
pretty much looking at all Hispanic people, all Mexican people, whatever you want to call them. That's looking at every single person saying, okay, this person illegal. That person illegal.
No. Call it.
Person saying that they steal, or every black person kill.
No, call it. That's not true. If them illegals can show their documentation, then they're gonna let them go. How about that? Okay. If you come out the store and I say, let me see your paperwork, and you ain't got it, you going in the car.
No.
Listen to you, caller.
Is that at the end of the day, I don't feel as though it's right that, they pulling up on people, busting their windows, or feel like that, that shit like that is okay.
No,
I
but
feel like it's messed up that y'all feel like that shit is okay because it's not.
Okay. All right. So listen to this. Okay. So let's say I'm walking up the street in the neighborhood, right? And the police just pull up on me because I'm in that area. What make that right?
What I'm saying.
No, and I'm just asking you a question.
All I'm saying is that at the end of the day, every Hispanic person don't deserve to be pulled over, pushed in the back of a car. Like some of these people, they not even questioning. They just pulling up to them, putting them in the back of a car. Like how can you answer a question from somebody whenever you just get pulled out your car and they like get in the car? They not even people questions.
Well, a lot of those people they already have identified.
And
they have already identified a lot of those people. See, that's my point.
See,
they show you half the picture. A lot of those people, they know exactly who they're coming to get. They already followed those people. It's just like this. If you want it, and I know who you are, and I know where you be, I'll come and find you. I can come and tell you. That's what's going to happen.
Well, it's kind of like that too. No, he didn't open up the door.
Thank you. That's what he did.
Opened up the door.
All he had to do was open the door.
They put him in the back of the freaking car. Once he showed them his paperwork, they let him out the car down the street from where his vehicle was at. If it was good, he went back to his truck.
Let me say one thing.
Exactly. It ain't no excuse.
No, it's not. It's not. Listen, I agree with you, but Bill and thing, caller. You got to remember, we dealing with people that are illegal.
Exactly.
That have listen. See, you won't listen. But listen, you won't listen. Just listen to the point I'm trying to make. When you're over here illegal, that means your name is not really your name. That means your identity is not really your identity.
Exactly.
You got somebody over there that was born Samuel Mendoza, right? He over here.
Jack Smith.
Jack Smith or whatever, Pedro Sorales or whatever.
Yeah.
And this is not being, bashing no language, but he was born under one name and he over here. Somebody made him a fake social and somebody made him a fake birth certificate.
Right.
How you gonna find out that this is
Samuel,
the
right.
original person,
and not Jack the Killer, and not Jack the Killer.
So that's what you got to understand. You dealing with people that's over here illegal. Listen, they have IDs.
Maybe it's because I'm not trying to understand, but I don't understand how it's okay for ICE agents to be just pulling people over, ripping them out the car, not even asking them for their information, just throwing them in the backseat of a car and feel like it's okay for them to do whatever they want to do.
Okay, now, first of all, that car had a tag on it. Or should have had a tag.
And the man had his paperwork. The man had his paperwork.
Well, then they should have let him go. Did they or did they not let him go?
And he asked them, where was their warrant?
You don't need a warrant.
It's him being a U.S. citizen.
He's not a U.S. citizen.
He's not a U.S. citizen.
Prove it. He got to prove it. He got to prove that.
He got to prove it. No, just because he got papers don't make him a citizen.
People need to prove that they don't steal. Every black person need to prove that they don't kill. Every black person need to prove that they're not on food stamps. Every black person need to prove that they're not on Medicaid. Like, the shit is ridiculous if you ask me. Yeah, the people that's done been locked up, go get them. The people that's been locked up, the people that's uptown right now, I'm sure they got a whole jail full of people that's illegal right now. Take their asses back.
Oh, they on the way.
But
they on the way. They on the way, along with some more.
But to pull up on somebody that's making a living by selling flowers on the corner and feel like it's okay to throw them in the backseat of a car, that's fucked up.
Yes.
He wouldn't have been out there if he wasn't legal.
No, you don't know that. You don't know that. You do not know that. Okay, if I kill somebody in Mexico and came over here and started selling flowers, I'm a nice guy. I'm just saying. Come on, man. You don't know what I done nowhere else. I'm just saying. You talking crazy. That's crazy talk. You don't know what I did in Mexico or wherever I come from. I could be a stone killer.
Illegal if they wasn't born here. It's Mexican people that are born in Charlotte. That's born in America.
It is. It is. But if you got your ID, it's plenty of people. Hey, do you know how many people have been locked up and did 20 years and for something they didn't do? Are you serious? You being serious right now? Do you see the people that get out of prison every day that's been locked up for something they didn't do? You act like this new in America. Wait, no, you don't. No, you don't. Go talk to these people that's done 20 and 30 years and got out of prison for something they didn't even do.
Well, but they snuck over here.
Yeah, what kind of energy it is to lock people up for 20 years with no proof of nothing and need people getting out of prison every single day like that. That's what they do in America. You still trying to make some kind of exception for doing wrong. There ain't no exception for doing wrong, man.
There's only one illegal.
Yeah.
And they not right for other people. I'm not gonna say, well, we go through this or other people don't been in situations like this. If I'm witnessing something and I feel like it's fucked up, I'm gonna speak on it. And honestly, I get what y'all saying. The people that's here illegally, they need to go back. But people that are
it's only one way to find out.
It ain't but one illegal.
It's only one way to find out, Sierra. You have to find out.
Yeah. You don't even know if you're walking by a killer or not.
Every black person need to be pulled over because just because I'm black, that don't mean that I didn't rob the people up the street.
Wait, I tell you what, if the people up the street get robbed and you walking down the street, they pulling you over. They're gonna pull up on you. They're gonna pull up, and if you fit the description, they're gonna put you in the car. Yep. I don't care what you say. If the store down the street get robbed and you walking down the street and you that description, you gonna get put in the car. You might as well accept that. That's the way it goes. No, it ain't just black people.
No, it's not. No,
it's that. No, it's not.
No, one thing about it, it's a problem with illegals in America, and especially in Charlotte. We see Hispanic people everywhere. All of them people are not illegal, and all of them are legal.
Right. Okay. So how you sort that out?
They should treat people as though they're not for sure. But pulling up in about 6 or 7 cars, that shit gonna make me nervous too.
Let me tell you something.
Make me want to run too.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this one thing. Listen to me, caller. Listen to me. Just listen to me. Let's say you go out and you rob 5 armored trucks, right? And you take the money and you get your body redone, your face redone, everything redone. You go, you was chubby, now you skinny, you was ugly, now you pretty. You just do yourself up and you fly to another country. And you get a fake name and a fake social security card. You would never, ever, 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 ever be caught unless somebody grab you and put you in a car for no reason and look into who you are.
Man, that's BS. That's BS. I don't feel as though people should be treated like animals.
You're right. We all would. Me and Art don't feel like nobody should be treated like animals. But when you somewhere with fake information, you have to sort it out.
All black people kill, and that means that how white people look at us, how white people look at us, it's okay for them to feel
And that's not a lie. Because if you do the right thing, then I will too.
Exactly.
That's all I got to say. Like I said,
thank you for calling, Carla. We appreciate you. And we saying from a human part, part is wrong, but listen. Neither am I. But if I do something illegal, I'm going to jail. If I go to another country and I ain't got no paperwork, they gonna do me the same way.
They sure live.
No, do you? But do you feel me on that? You don't feel me on that. You got to sort it out. Those are, and let's be clear, those are the police. Those are the police. That's not me, you, and Art putting on masks, riding around to pick up people. All right.
I ain't never had no whole bunch of police chasing after me because of nothing. Like, at the end of the day, if they want to treat them like they're human.
Let me tell you a secret. Let me tell you a secret. And I know what I'm about to say probably gonna give me backlash, but I'm gonna tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth because that's what the name of the show is.
Yeah.
If they pull over a Russian and they run a Russian ID, they know he came over here the right way. If they got to pull over an Indian person and they run their ID, 9 times out of 10, they came over here the right way. The problem that we having is the security at the border down there at the Mexican border. That's the problem. They just let people flood into the United States and make a life to the listen. And then your president allow them back over here.
Yeah.
Look, your president.
They wouldn't even let him build a wall when he wanted to build a wall.
You got people.
She probably was one of them. I'm just gonna say, you probably was one that was against the wall in the first place. I'm just saying. Now they in here. Now you mad about that?
They get them out of here. They gotta get them out.
Well, somebody did because they wouldn't let him build it. All the Democrats.
But that right there show you what type of person Trump is. And that's what I respect about him more than anything else. He tried to build a wall. Y'all ain't wanting to put a wall up. The people got over here. Now people mad at him for getting them back up out of here.
Yeah.
You can't be mad at that. He tried to build a wall, right?
Nobody's mad at him for taking the illegal people from over here and sending them back where they're from. Nobody's mad about that. But what I get pissed off about is whenever somebody that's a U.S. citizen get on the news and say, hey, I'm legal. They put me in their car, they took me down the street and made me walk back to my vehicle.
Oh, sure, man. That's the American way.
That's all I got to say to y'all. That's bullshit.
Well,
we agree with you, Carla.
Well, and I know that she never had any run-in with the police because they're gonna do you dirty.
Yeah, because when I got out, when they let me out, I had on one flip-flop. Look, I had to order up and they didn't give me another flip-flop.
People don't care, man. I'm just saying they don't care. We do a lot of reading. Yeah, man. People come to America.
Yeah, listen. People come to America, could come here legally and do it right, but it will take too long for some people, honestly. But I don't agree with them coming over here legal. Sorry, not sorry.
I am too. And let's get this straight. Me and Blow don't want nobody to be treated wrong. Let's just get this out of the way.
And that's
because a lot of people think me and Blow is sitting up here saying that we glad somebody get treated right. No. I'm not in that. People how to be asking, but you think it's a respectful way to be a cop? That's why I don't want to be a police. That's the very reason. Because I know I'm gonna have to shoot me somebody because they're gonna disrespect me. If I ask you for your ID, I want your ID. Okay, I want your ID when I ask you for your ID. I don't want you telling me what I want this for and all that. See, it don't work like that. You got so many disrespectful people out here. That's why cops are like they are, to be honest with you. You're going to come and you're going to disrespect somebody. Yeah, I'm just telling you.
She close to the show. She know what me and Art talk about.
Yeah,
but she on the other side. She ain't gonna agree with us.
But not
but that's the whole thing. You have the benefit of the doubt. But that's the whole thing that you gotta understand. When you going, look, they can't find Jason Bourne. Who gonna find Jason Bourne?
Yeah,
you can't find Jason Bourne.
Yeah,
you can't find him unless you grab him and put him in the car and go down there. And man, you got the DNA check him and all kind of shit.
Yeah,
that's the only way you go find who he is. These people down here with 3-4 names. You got to dig back 3-4 names before you can find a name that tie to the first name.
Yeah, absolutely. And have proper paperwork.
You got
That's
to,
right,
man.
Yeah,
you got to.
You got to have proper paperwork. What's up, T.Y.? We see you out there. Yeah, you got to have your proper paperwork. Y'all marching for people that ain't even got no paperwork.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, man, come on, man. Look, trust me, I love everybody. Okay, I don't care what color you is, stuff like that. That don't even matter to me. The problem with this situation is y'all trying to give differential treatment to somebody else. A crime is a crime. Let's get that straight. Illegal is illegal. Let's get that straight. You got all these illegal people. Okay, now the ICE pull up. The problem with ICE is these people start resisting. You don't know who's going to resist. You don't know who ain't going to resist. I told you I could never be a police officer because the first person that disrespect me and don't, if I tell you to put your hands up and you don't want to put your hands up and you start doing something else, we got a problem. I got the pistol and I will use it. I'm just telling you. That's why I can't be a cop. Yeah, because you get these disrespectful people out here that think they can do anything. When you pull up on them, you got a question. They talking to you all kind of crazy. I mean, you get people like that, man.
And this is the thing, and I talk about this all the time. They ran the play on us.
Yeah, they ran it on us.
They ran the play on us. Like the call even said out of their own mouth. Trump tried to build a wall.
Yeah.
Everybody laughed at the wall.
Exactly.
Everybody thought the wall was a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
So everybody, the Democrats came into power the last 4 years and just let them just flood on in here.
Yeah. Now we got this problem.
And now we got this problem. And it's got to be fixed only one way.
Exactly.
But now they done been on the news telling y'all, what they doing is so wrong.
Exactly.
Pulling over
another play.
They doing this. They doing
That's
this.
Another play. They ran another play.
Now, not only is ICE out here trying to do a job, they got everybody spectating, everybody calling them, talking junk to them, making it hard for them to do their job.
Absolutely. Stay out the way, man.
How many people, whenever they dress how many Hispanic people, when they bust the big time drug dealer out there saying, oh, y'all need to let them go?
Yeah.
What y'all doing?
How many Hispanics showed up?
And whenever you running from the
how
police,
many you see
how many out there talking about go that way?
We had a whole George Floyd incident. Go find me all the Hispanics that was out there marching with you. Man, you better wake up out here. Go find all the illegals that was marching with you out there when George Floyd, they were doing all this marching for George Floyd. I mean, go find them. See, the play is being ran on you, and they run it on your mind every time, just like Blow say. The playbook, they run the playbook, man. It's the playbook. I ain't got nothing against nobody, but they run that playbook. Yeah.
Hispanic people are the new black people.
Only for voting purposes. Don't get it twisted. Only for voting purposes. That's why they got you closed out right now. That's why you can't get nothing. Why you think they don't care nothing about black people right now? You can't get nothing. You can't even get a dime. You go down there trying to get something from them people, they ain't giving you nothing. They're giving it to the new voters. And you can't even see it. Another play. Me and Blokers just go down the playbook and name all the plays they done played on you since Obama came into office. They played on you with the health care, which was trash. I've been telling you it's trash for the last 5-6 years. Yep. That garbage is garbage. Yep. Now they're coming out that we finding out exactly how the situation works. They get the money to the insurance company. Whether you use it or not, they get all this money and got that money go right back to the Congress. Yep. Right back to the Congress.
After they run it through the stock market.
Yeah.
They double it
exactly.
And run that up 1,000 more %.
Exactly.
They take billions and billions of dollars and times that by 100 and distribute it.
Yeah, which is our money they got from our paycheck. That's another play. They always running plays on us, and we can't even see it. It's time for us to wake up out here.
Mistreatment. Okay, I've been mistreated. Man, look.
Everybody
keep talking about mistreatment.
I'm telling you.
What about if I done went up the street, they ain't gonna want to see in your butt crack, take your shoes off, all this kind of stuff. To make sure you ain't got ball,
And
you
they
ain't got
never said
drugs
a
all
word.
up.
They ain't said a word.
Checking all up under your balls, making sure you ain't got nothing.
They ain't said a word.
Ain't nobody said nothing.
No.
Come on now.
Yeah.
Everybody from the hood done been stopped and frisked before. I
Yeah.
ain't seen no Latino people coming out saying that was wrong.
Yeah.
Now I'm all about human element compassion. I don't want nobody split up from their family.
Yeah.
But illegal is illegal.
Absolutely.
I don't get it. Lady P, the caller, everybody up there, no days off, everybody disagreeing on right now. I will give you every dollar I got if you could take a picture in any other country without a passport and a visa. It ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna happen, man. You
Yeah.
can't do and on top of that, they give you a free place to stay, they give you a free health care, and they give you food stamps.
That's funny, man. You're a joke. Sounding like that.
I mean,
That's
that's like a
Yeah.
comedy. That's
that's
something
a
a
joke.
comedian could come out and say
Yeah.
and get a real good laugh.
Yeah, because it's a joke. And you know it's a joke.
And I'm tired of people
Well-
talking about, oh, y'all Hispanic people, man, best believe them people documented. A lot of them ICE agents is over here documented.
Exactly.
Because they got to speak to the people you can't say nothing to. They really gonna be in trouble if they got a whole bunch of black and white people going to get them.
Exactly.
They really gonna be in trouble then. You really gonna be mad at their treatment because they ain't even gonna have nothing to say to them.
Yeah.
At least they having a back and forth with them before they put them in the car.
Are you going to get them the way they fight for these people?
Oh yeah, you gonna get them to fight? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
for
they
you
say.
like that. Yeah, and they not gonna fight for you like that, and they never have and never will. You ain't had nobody.
Art say this all the time. Go to Mexico and take the Mexican flag and burn it in the middle of the street.
And see if they find you or any piece of you the next day.
You
That's
got
what
people,
I'm saying.
You got people over there
Yeah.
when ICE first was in California. You got Hispanic people over there burning the American flag in the street.
Exactly. Now you go over to Mexico and burn us in the middle of the street, and we'll find out how many pieces they got you in the next morning. Yeah, I'm just saying, man, come on, wake up. I mean, they got you, they running a play on you, and you can't even see the play.
Exactly.
Man, bro, give you the play. We see all the signals, and you still can't see it. They get you on this phony, I care about somebody, and they ain't never cared about you.
No.
They ain't never cared about you.
But see, y'all be playing, man. Y'all be playing too much. Because if I go out right now without my ID, or Art out there right now without his ID, or anybody on here go out there without your ID, and you fit the description or something, and they can't prove who you is,
they taking you down.
You're going the same way they going.
Yeah, till they figure that out.
That's it.
Yeah, and you know that, and you know that's the way it works. You know, just snatching people up. No, just comply.
And
all you had to do is comply. You don't go through that if you comply.
And get me to understand this. Somebody in the comments said they was running for their life, right? I come from a neighborhood I could have died in.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
We got people from America that go to Mexico. You think they can't die over there?
And they do die over there. You get that twisted.
You think
missing all the time.
You think if you go to any other country, you can't die over there? You
Yeah.
think it ain't hoods and stuff over there like that too?
You better tell them, Blow.
Just because you come over here, that ain't running for your life.
It's your
Because
life.
you come straight to my neighborhood and get killed.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's being honest.
Yeah.
You go straight from the roughest part of Mexico and come on over there on Roosevelt Road and get stretched.
It's okay. Yeah.
And I'll be honest, so all that they running for their life, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
You got people that they ain't go get passports and visas to go there.
Absolutely. I'm just saying, man, y'all making this thing difficult. Stay out the way is what I'm saying, man.
Yeah, leave them people alone, man.
And let them do their job and so they can get it on out the way. That's what we talking about.
The man tried to build a wall.
Yeah.
So now you got to do it the ugly way, man. If you can't do it the way that the man tried to keep it peaceful, the man tried to build a wall. Y'all ain't want everybody laughed at the wall. He wanted to take our money and build a wall. Okay.
And I know plenty of people that's done got 20 years, 30 years, life sentences for a dime rock, separated from all their kids, and ain't nobody even cared. Y'all don't want to hear all that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna put this comment right here back up there because Ms. Lady P, I agree with you 100%. Some of it is mistreated,
Yeah,
but I've been mistreated.
That's exactly.
I have, and I'm just being honest.
Yeah,
I've
me
been
too.
mistreated. Just like they say, oh, I got out from doing my little time. I had one shoe on. I had one shoe
And
on.
they didn't care.
One flip flop. I had one flip flop. For real. I was like, I need another flip flop. And they say, huh? And I ain't want to. And look, I was free, so I just went on ahead. I was walking downtown with one flip flop on. But I ain't talking about barefooted. So what's the difference?
Yeah, exactly.
I'd rather have both shoes on and walk
But
down the
I
street
guess
to my
that's
car.
good treatment.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it is.
Yeah, I guess that's good treatment.
Like my Trap P always say something that's true. Ain't nobody above the bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like they go through it, you go through it too if you do what they do.
Exactly.
It's not legal for an American to go to any other country undocumented.
Exactly.
Just because you from America don't make you special.
Exactly.
But when you sneak into America, you all of a sudden become special.
Yeah, I don't get that.
How can you be American and not go nowhere else and get special treatment, but you allow people to come over here and get special treatment?
At your expense. Is that at your expense? At your taxpayer money? Yeah.
Y'all talking about black people being mistreated, not what ICE is doing. I mean, black people being mistreated.
Yeah, all the time. I mean, they get mistreated. Many of them done got killed. My thing is, really, you don't get the window busted out your car if you roll it down. Let's do it that way. Let's do it that way. You don't get the window busted out if you just roll it down. You know you're supposed to be compliant. I talk about that all the time. If the people ask you for your ID, you ain't got none. Just okay. I'm
saying my
come
video.
on.
They talking about ICE done chased, done killed somebody. Man, the people ran.
Yeah.
These people running, man.
Not only have they ran, do you know they've been running over ICE? Do you know they've been shooting at ICE? They shot up an ICE facility trying to shoot ICE. They shot a couple of their people. Now, you get out there and try to do that job, and you see how lenient you're going to be when people not compliant. I'm just saying. See, I keep telling y'all, it's all right you looking at it from somebody else's perspective, but you ain't never had bullets fly and kill your partner right there. You see what I'm saying? Now I got to pull up on the scene knowing my partner just got killed 2 months ago, and I'm pulling up to a hostile or what could potentially be a hostile situation, and you want me to come in with kid gloves on. It don't work like that. They was running over ICE up there in Chicago. They was hitting them with cars. They were doing all kind of stuff, throwing stuff. Man, listen here. Now you put yourself in that position. You do that job, and let me see how calm you're going to be. I couldn't do it. I'm just telling you just like that because I've been hurt somebody. I already know I'm hurt somebody because somebody ain't going to want to comply with what I'm telling them to do. And see, when you're a police and when you any kind of law enforcement and you come up and you tell somebody to comply, now either they gonna comply or you're gonna look like a dummy. Yeah. I mean, you know, you ain't gonna look like worth having your badge on.
And every
now,
time,
come on, man.
And every time you see one of them videos on your Facebook timeline, on your YouTube timeline tonight about ICE doing something, remember they trying to find Jason Bourne.
Yeah, yeah.
These people is not who they is. Yeah. That's the one thing y'all do, and then I don't understand that. Imagine trying to detain. It's how many illegals over here?
Oh man, 20 million.
Imagine trying to find 20 million people and none of them are who they really are.
Yeah.
That make it even that much more harder.
Right.
You're trying to find 20 million Jason Bournes in America.
Yeah.
You gotta detain them and take them and find out who they is.
Right.
That's the only way you gonna find out who they is.
Yeah. And if you ain't got nothing to hide, why are you running? Why you ain't just comply? Complying is the easiest way.
Exactly. And the ones that you see with their car crashed up in 6 Sam trucks of ICE agents on them definitely don't need to be the ones you trying to help because you know they're illegal.
Exactly. Come on, man. What you running for?
Because the police hop on me right now. What you think? And I'm gonna tell you something. And that's what and that's what I'm worried about too. Because you got blacks that's go do that. You got some foolish dummies who go get pulled up on by ICE that's black like me and you and try to run.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Yeah, no reason at all.
Man, get out, man. I hope they pull up on me. I hope they pull up on me. I don't care if they got to take me on the ride or whatever, because they go sort it out. Right now, I'm going to show
all they're going to get is some practice.
That's all.
I can give you all the practice you need. That's all you're going to do. That's just like taking a drug test. Give me a drug test, and all you getting is practice.
And I get what you're
saying.
And
I take 1 million of them a day.
And to the caller, if you're still watching, I know good and well, if they pull up on you tonight, you're going to mess around and go to jail because you so much of you're going to cuss the people out. Instead of showing them your ID,
exactly.
Let them ring your name and
let
you
go. You don't want them to do all that. What you stopping me for? Why you sure I got to do this?
What y'all doing? Fuck that, going crazy.
Exactly. Instead of keeping your composure, understanding these people got a job to do, and they deal with people just like that all the time, probably more radical. Like I'm saying, if me and Blow been on the force together, and I seen Blow get killed 3 months ago, and I'm pulling up on a situation similar to what Blow got killed in, well, listen here, I'm on high alert. I'm on high alert. Yeah, you might wind up getting shot if you don't do the right thing. Yeah, I'm telling you. Put yourself in that situation and tell me how to handle it. If you're a police officer or ICE officer and you come to detain somebody and this joker this joker here ain't wanting to do what you tell him to do, you got to take him in. And so, so what you gonna do? Just turn around and go the other way? That's what I'm saying. Come on, man. Start thinking sometime. Y'all out here marching for the wrong reason, doing the wrong thing. I mean, for the wrong thing. When the police come, he got to do his job. That's why I wouldn't put on them, because I know I'm going to wind up hurting somebody. I know that, because you got knuckleheads out here today. Just think that they don't have to listen to nobody, been raised by their mamas, okay, never taught no respect, okay, for nobody. And you get out here and you think you don't have to respect law when they come to you. Them facts. Y'all start raising these guys so soft, and they think they've been to jail a million times, and one time they don't want to go to jail, and you going to jail, and all you got to do is just get in the car. People got mad at me about saying, dog, I wish George Floyd just got in the car. Yeah, wouldn't be dead today. Just get in the freaking car. Yeah, how hard is that? Just to comply? You know, you don't have that situation. It's pitiful. How many people we got dead because they just felt like they didn't have to do what the police officer was telling them to do? All you had to do was just comply and come on out and live to fight another day? No, but you want to get crazy? You don't know if that clown just had his doggone pot to kill. You don't know what kind of situation this joker in, what kind of man frame pulling up on the set. That's what I'm talking about. You don't do no thinking, but you do a lot of talking and no thinking. Mm-hmm. It's crazy, man. Mm-hmm. Start doing some thinking instead of a lot of talking. You just want to take one little play that they give you to run, and you run the play, not even thinking about the next two plays down the road. Mm-hmm. Come on, man.
Yeah, they did your people no wrong. Y'all so consumed up in what's going on with ICE, you just overlooking what they done did to all us.
Exactly. I'm telling you, man, this thing is terrible. Oh, bro, we out of time.
Me and I are going to continue to bring you more episodes just like this, between what I say, what Art say, what's in the comments, the caller, the truth is in there somewhere.
Absolutely. It's one thing for certain.
Two things for sure.
We're going to tell the truth.
It's time
to tell the truth. Hey, man, stop following for the okie doke, for real.
Man, you better stop